did an investigation into some of the products that are listed on GSA Advantage as being manufactured and made in our country when they're not. Being manufactured and made in our country when they're not.
Real quick before the video starts, I want you to head over to freebidguide.com to find out the small business guide that I've created for you, 7 steps to marketing your small business to the federal government. Head over to freebidguide.com real quick and then watch the video.
You and I, we were on a call about a week ago talking about your company, Sherrill Manufacturing. And so you were telling me some things that I thought I definitely want to share this with the world. And that's why I invited you back today. And I want to do an official video to post and share with my audience out there regarding some of the things that's happening in the government, and they can see maybe a different light, a different perspective, and also get a chance to know your company a little bit. Because for me, if you have a company that makes a product that's made in America, made in the USA, and you're having a really hard time working with the federal agencies who promote made in the USA, made in America products, I thought that was something that, for me at least, as a proud American, would be ecstatic to present this to my audience and to the people out there and everyone that's watching on YouTube, my show. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love the opportunity.
No, I'm happy. I know you were hesitant at first.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's all right. Well, I'm happy to have you here. If you want to, just tell us your first and last name and introduce yourself.
So my name is Margaret Ingraham, and I am one of the owners of Sherrill Manufacturing from beautiful upstate New York.
Okay. All right, great. And Sherrill Manufacturing, what do you guys actually make? What does Sherrill Manufacturing produce? So
we make beautiful, good quality 1810 stainless steel flatware, which is knives and forks and spoons for dining, all different types of patterns, and it's a very high quality product, and it's the only flatware made in the United States of America, which is a great thing to be able to offer, especially any government agencies or people that are looking to support made in America product.
Now, the reason why I brought you back was because you said you were having some challenges in the government, particularly in GSA.
Yeah, it's been hard for us as a small hub zone business to make sure that we're properly marketing to the right people. And lots of times you can go down all these mazes and get to the end of the maze and find out there are more mazes. So as I've progressed along my research, I've learned that I won't always find flatware in a study that I do in FPDS or something else. I really have to figure out and identify how people are searching for our product, but lots of people might just look up silverware, even though it's not silver, it's stainless steel. So it's a matter of identifying how people are searching for you. But then when you get to the end of some of that, you find out you can't even search for it because it's under a bigger umbrella of a DFAC or a whole kitchen overhaul. And those go through larger companies. And a lot of those larger companies don't have a huge loyalty to made in America product. They might prefer to buy a product from China that's a lot less expensive than our made in America flatware. So then you've got to market yourself in a way that would hopefully generate an interest in these companies and the minds of the people that work in these companies for working with and supporting manufacturing in our country. So it's kind of tough.
Now, what we discussed last week was that, and again, you sent me the link to the, what was that, ABC News special?
Yes.
Okay. And so can you talk about the special and what was the focus in terms of that?
Yes, so they did an investigation into some of the products that are listed on GSA Advantage as being manufactured and made in our country when they're not. So this is happening a lot, and it's something that we have to kind of police because there are so many products listed on GSA Advantage that they can't keep track of every single one of them. They really rely on us to say, hey, this company is claiming their forks and their knives and their spoons are made in the United States, and they're not. And then what happens is you report them, the company sometimes alters where they're saying the product is made to another trade compliant country when it's not made there either. So it's a matter of constantly trying to double check and make sure that products are not falsely advertised as being made in the United States on GSA Advantage. They've been very good at wanting to police this at GSA, and the story that was done by David Muir on ABC World News Tonight, really tried to address this fact, and GSA is taking steps to fix it, and they want to know from anybody if there are products falsely listed on the site.
Now, what we'll do is at the very end of this clip, we will have that clip from ABC World News at the very end. So stay tuned, and everyone can watch that clip at the very end. So okay, if I'm hearing you correctly, GSA doesn't have all the resources to necessarily police it. They're asking the actual companies to police each other.
Yes, exactly. And then contact the contracting officer for that particular business and make them aware of it. So you just simply say, hey, this is listed under your name, and I would like you to look into it because this product is not made in the United States, and they're claiming that it is. Okay.
So how does that benefit you?
Well, it benefits us because once they do the research, they're able to take those companies and their Made in America listing off of GSA Advantage, and then it narrows down the number of companies for us to one because it's only us.
You're the only manufacturer of, what do you call it, cutlery or flatware?
It's called flatware. So knives and forks and spoons. Some people call it silverware. So it's flatware, known as silverware, and we're the only maker of stainless steel flatware in the United States.
Now, your story goes back further. Your company was originally another name, and then they moved?
So a lot of people are familiar with Oneida silverware, and Oneida has a huge tradition. It's known throughout the world, and Oneida ended up taking their manufacturing overseas in 2005, and they left this community without a lot of jobs, and some of the people without their pensions. And so the next day, Matt Roberts and Greg Owens, who worked together in the factory, decided to reopen it as Sherrill Manufacturing. Sherrill's the name of the city, and it's the smallest city in New York State. It's a beautiful little area, and so it's the same factory. They wanted to keep the manufacturing going, so they had a smaller staff, and they went for it, and they have had a lot of growth over the last, however many years, 14 years, 15 years. So they really believed in the Made in America product. They believed in the people in the community, and everybody has been behind this. So we're really hoping that people will hear our story because we have a great product to offer, and the community and the factory workers would love for people to know more about it.